Hello friends, I am Rajendra Khatri, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Bajaj College of Science, Wardha. Today's our topic is Laplace transform. This topic is in the syllabus of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Engineering. The Laplace transform is named after the great mathematician and astronomer Pierre Simon Laplace, who used a similar transformation in his work on probability theory. The knowledge of Laplace transform in recent years is an essential part of mathematical background required for scientists and engineers. This is because this transform methods provides an easy and effective means for the solution of differential equations or solution of many problems arising in engineering and science. The Laplace transform is useful to find the solution of differential equations where certain initial conditions are given. The advantage of Laplace transform to solve the differential equation is that without finding the general solution, we can easily find the particular solution of the differential equation. Now let us start this Laplace transform. We start with the definition of Laplace transform. Let f of t be a function of t defined for all positive values of t. Then the integral 0 to infinity e raised to the power minus st f of t dt. This integral exists, then it is called the Laplace transform of function f of t and it is denoted by L of f of t. Here L is called the Laplace transform operator. This operator operates on function of time, function of t, obtaining a new function which is function of s, f of s. So Laplace transform of f of t is equal to this integral, or it is equal to function of s. Now there are some elementary formulas of Laplace transform which derived by using the definition of Laplace transform. First formula is Laplace transform of 1 is equal to 1 by s, where s is greater than 0. Laplace transform of constant 1 is 1 by s. So similarly, Laplace transform of 2 is 2 by s. So Laplace transform of constant k is k by s. Second is Laplace transform of exponential function e raised to the power 80 is equal to 1 upon s minus e. Here a is any constant, where s is greater than e. This is the Laplace transform for the exponential function e raised to the power 8. Third is Laplace transform of cos 80 is equal to s upon s square plus a square. This is the trigonometric function cos. Next, Laplace transform of sin 80 is equal to a upon s square plus a square. So cos 80, sin 80, these are the Laplace trigonometric function and Laplace transform equal to this. Here only the numerator is changed, denominator is same. Next, Laplace transform of hyperbolic function cos x at is equal to s upon s square minus d square. Laplace transform of sin h at is equal to a upon s square minus a. So there is difference in the denominator with the trigonometric function cos and hyperbolic functions. There is the negative sign in hyperbolic function. Next is the Laplace transform of algebraic function e raised to the power n is equal to n factorial divided by s raised to the power n plus 1, or it is gamma n plus 1 divided by s raised to the power n plus 1. This formula is applicable when this n is fraction or negative integer. If it is positive integer, we use that formula. Laplace transform of t raised to the power n is n factorial divided by s raised to the power n plus 1. So these are 7 elementary formulas of Laplace transform which can be derived by using the definition of Laplace transform. Let us see the proof of any one formula, and similarly we can prove the remaining proof of remaining formula. Now consider one formula and prove it different. Now we prove the result e raised to the power at is equal to 1 upon s minus a by using the definition of Laplace transform. Laplace transform of e raised to the power at is equal to integral 0 to infinity e raised to the power minus st into e raised to the power at dt. It is equal to 0 to infinity e raised to the power minus s minus a t dt. It is equal. Now evaluate this integral, then it becomes e raised to the power minus s minus a t divided by minus times s minus a limit 0 to infinity. It is equal to minus 1 upon s minus a common. Apply limit, upper limit minus lower limit. It is equal to 0 minus 1. So it is equal to 1 upon s minus a. This is the proof of this result, Laplace transform of exponential function e raised to the power at which is equal to 1 upon s minus a. Similarly, you can prove the remaining results or the remaining formula by again the definition of Laplace transform. Now, I am taking one example which can be solved by using some elementary formula of Laplace transform. Find Laplace transform of e raised to the power 3t plus cos 4t. Solution: Laplace transform of e raised to the power 3t plus cos 4t is equal to Laplace transform of e raised to the power 3t plus Laplace transform of cos 4t, which is equal to Laplace transform of e raised to the power 3t is 1 upon s minus 3 plus it is s upon s square plus 4 square is 60. So this is the Laplace transform of this function. Now we have seen that Laplace transform of e raised to the power at is 1 upon s minus a. Similarly, if you change the sign of a, if I am taking its sign is minus a, then its Laplace transform is 1 upon s plus a. So its here sign is opposite. If there is a, so there will be s minus a. If sign is minus a, then it is 1 upon s plus a. Now the properties of Laplace transform. Properties of Laplace transform. First property is linearity property. Suppose f of t and g of t are two functions and a and b are two constants. Then Laplace transform of a f of t plus b g of t is equal to a into Laplace transform of f of t plus b into Laplace transform of g of t, or it is equal to a into Laplace transform of f of t is f of s plus b into Laplace transform of g of t divided by g of s. So this property is called the linearity property of Laplace transform. This property is similar to this property in the derivative and integration. Linearity property in derivative and integration is valid. Similarly here the Laplace transform, linearity property of Laplace transform. Next property is shifting property. Shifting property. Laplace transform of e raised to the power at into f of t is equal to. Now here the function f of t, there is the product of exponential function e raised to the power at. So Laplace transform of e raised to the power at into f of t is equal to f of s minus e. So how to remember this property, shifting property? First find the Laplace transform of f of t, which is f of s. Laplace transform of f of t is f of s. Now there is the multiplication of exponential function e raised to the power at. So then s is shifted to s minus a. So obtain s minus a. So first find out Laplace transform of f of t and then replace s by s minus a. If there is e raised to the power minus at f of t, sign of a is minus, then its Laplace transform is f of s plus e. So again similarly find Laplace transform of f of t is f of s. There is multiplication of exponential function, then replace s by s plus a or s minus. So this is the shifting property. There is the use of shifting property in traffic signal. When we are going fast and there is the traffic signal, then we speed of our vehicles is slow. Then that is there is the decay of our speed of our car or any bike. And again start the signal. Then our speed of our vehicle is increased. So there is the decay of speed and increased growth of the speed. So there is the application of that shifting property in that situation. So this is the important property of Laplace transform. Next is change of scale property. Change of scale property. Laplace transform of f of at is equal to 1 by f of s by. So find out the Laplace transform of f of at is equal to 1 by f of s by. So find out the Laplace transform of f of t first and then replace multiply by 1 by and replace s by, then obtain Laplace transform of that function. So this property is called change of scale property. Next property is multiplication by t raised to the power multiplication by t property or t raised to the power n is 1, 2, 3 and so on. This property is Laplace transform of t raised to the power n into f of t is equal to, here there is f of t is any function, there is multiplication with the algebraic function t raised to the power n is 1, 2, 3 and so on. Then it is equal to minus 1 raised to the power n dn by dsn f of s. How to remember this property? First find the Laplace transform of f of t, which is f of s. There is the multiplication of this algebraic function t raised to the power n. So this is the factor. This factor is obtained by that quantity minus 1 raised to the power n and the derivative with respect to s to the function f of s. If n is 1, 2, 3, then we obtain the Laplace transform of t into f of t, Laplace transform of t square into f of t, Laplace of t cube into f of t and so on. Similarly, change the value of n right hand side, obtain the Laplace transform multiplication by t. Next is division by t property. Division by t. So this property is Laplace transform of f of t by t. Here division by t. Then it's Laplace transform is integration s to infinity f of s ds. Again, f of s is Laplace transform of f of t. If there is the division by t to any function f of t, then it is equal to integration s to infinity f of s ds. This f of s is the Laplace transform of this function f of t. So first find out the Laplace transform of numerator f of t, which is equal to this, and take its integration with respect to s from limit s to infinity. Obtain the Laplace transform of division by t. Next is Laplace transform of derivative of the function. Laplace transform of derivative of the function. Laplace transform of f dash t. First derivative of the function, it is equal to s into f of s minus f of 0. Laplace transform of first derivative of the function, which is equal to s into f of s is Laplace transform of f of t minus f of 0. This is the value of function f of t at t equal to 0. Now second derivative, Laplace transform of second derivative of the function is equal to s square f of s minus s into f of 0 minus f dash 0. Similarly, Laplace transform of third derivative f triple dash t is equal to s cube f of s minus s square f of 0 minus s into f dash 0 minus f double dash 0. And continue this, we obtain the Laplace transform of nth derivative of the function. So this is the Laplace transform of derivative of the function. Next is Laplace transform of integration. Laplace transform of integral. Laplace transform of integral of the function 0 to t f of u du. Here Laplace transform integral of the function f of u being equal to is equal to f of s divided by s. F of s is Laplace transform of the function f of t and divided by s. If there is Laplace transform of double integral, so there will be s square, f of s by s square, and so on. So these are the important properties of Laplace transform, and by using these properties and some elementary formulae, we easily find the Laplace transform of the functions where their Laplace transform exists. Now I am taking one example which depends on the property, any one of the properties of Laplace transform. Find Laplace transform of e raised to the power minus 3t cos 2t plus sin 3t. Solution: Laplace transform of e raised to the power minus 3t cos 2t plus sin 3t. We obtain this Laplace transform of this function by using the linearity property or direct apply the shifting property. Consider this function is f of t and multiplication with exponential function e raised to the power minus 3t. So apply direct the shifting property. First consider this function is f of t. Then there is the property Laplace transform of e raised to the power minus 3t into f of t. So by using the shifting property. So first find Laplace transform of this function, or it is equal to Laplace transform of e raised to the power minus 3t into f of t, where f of t equal to cos 2t plus sin 3t. Now this equal to, continue, Laplace transform of this is by using the shifting property f of, Laplace transform of f of t is f of s, and there is e raised to the power minus 3t which is in multiplication, so f of s plus 3. Consider it is equation 1. Now first find Laplace transform of f of t. This is f of t, its Laplace transform is equal to Laplace transform of cos 2t plus Laplace transform of sin 3t. This equal to Laplace transform of cos 2t is s upon s square plus 4 plus Laplace of sin 3t is 3 upon s square plus 9. Laplace of f of t is f of s. So f of s equal to this. Now f of s equal to this value, I want f of s plus 3. Therefore, f of s plus 3 is, replace s by s plus 3, then it becomes s plus 3 divided by s plus 3 whole square plus 4 plus 3 upon s plus 3 whole square plus 4. Put this value in equation 1 here. Put f of s plus 3 in equation 1, then obtain the required Laplace transform of the given function. So these are, in this way we find the Laplace transform of different types of functions by using property and some elementary functions. Okay, thank you. Next lecture will be continued.